Hello students, मैं BL Sharma, Maths Sub. In this video, I will discuss with you the zeros of a polynomial, quadratic polynomials, and relations between the zeros and the coefficient. And this is exercise 2.2 of class 10th mathematics. The chapter 2 is polynomials. So let us start. This is question number 1 of exercise 2.2, chapter 10, that is polynomials of class 10th NCERT mathematics. And this question is find the zeros of the following quadratic polynomials. Means this is the first part of question number 1, and verify the relationship between the zeros and the coefficient. And the polynomial is x square minus 2x minus 8. So here is, first of all, we have to write the quadratic polynomial, that is x square minus 2x minus 8. We have to factorize it by the method of splitting middle term. So x square minus 4x plus 2x minus 8. Again, taking x common, x minus 4 plus 2 common, x minus 4. So the two factors are x minus 4 and x plus 2. इस तरह से इस एक क्वाड्रेटिक पॉलिनोमियल x स्क्वायर माइनस 2x माइनस 8 है. इसके टू लीनियर फैक्टर्स हुए, मींस द डिग्री ऑफ ईच फैक्टर is 1. Now to get the zeros, what we do, we put each factor equal to 0. 0 फाइंड आउट करने के लिए हमें each factor के इक्वल 0 पुट करना चाहिए. that is why x minus 4 is equal to 0. So x is equal to 4, and second factor is x plus 2 is equal to 0. That is x minus 2. Therefore, the two zeros are, therefore, zeros are plus 4 and minus 2. Now, after getting the zeros, the question also asks, verify the relationship between the zeros and the coefficient of x of the polynomial x square minus 2x minus 8. So for we have to verify this relationship. This relationship means the sum of the zeros, if the quadratic polynomial is ax square plus bx plus c, where it has two means zeros alpha and beta, then sum of zeros is given by minus b upon a. Minus b upon a means b is coefficient of negative of coefficient of x divided by a is coefficient of x square, and second relationship is the product of zeros is, that is alpha into beta, that is c upon a. C is constant term upon coefficient of x square. Therefore, the verifications of the zeros. So first the relationship is sum of zeros. Here zeros are 4 and minus 2. That is 2. 4 minus 2, that is 2. And see here, the coefficient of negative of coefficient of, that is, we can write, we can write negative of coefficient of x, that is minus 2, and coefficient of x square is 1, that is 2. So we can say that is negative of coefficient of x upon coefficient of x square. देखिए ये जो दोनों जीरोस है 4 and minus 2, इनका सम करिए. 4 minus 2 that is 2 और ये इक्वल होगा, इट इज ऑलवेज इक्वल टू द नेगेटिव ऑफ कोएफिशिएंट ऑफ एक्स, एक्स ये है, इसका कोएफिशिएंट है -2, इसका नेगेटिव करिए दैट इज +2 अपॉन कोएफिशिएंट ऑफ एक्स स्क्वायर एंड the second coefficient we have to verify. We have to verify that number 2. Product of zeros. We know one zero is 4, other 0 is -2, that is -8. But this is equal to constant term. Here constant term is -8. This is constant term. This is constant term. Divided by or upon coefficient of x square. Coefficient of x square is 1. So hence we can say that the result is verified. So that's all the first part of this question. Second part is find the zeros of the quadratic polynomial, that is 4s square minus 4s plus 1, and verify the relationship between the zeros and the coefficient. So here, first of all, the quadratic polynomial is 4s square minus 4s plus 1. We know that is 2s minus 1 whole square, or you can write -2s plus 1 by splitting the middle term also. So taking 2s common, 2s minus 1, taking 1 common, 2s minus 1. Further taking 2s minus 1 common, so 2s minus 1 and 2s minus 1. There are two linear factors. To get the zeros, put each factor equal to 0. Therefore, 2s minus 1 is equal to 0. So s is equal to 1 by 2. Also, the second factor is also same. So 2s minus 1 is equal to 0. So s is equal to 1 by 2. Therefore, we find that the two zeros are 1 by 2 एंड 1 by 2. स्टूडेंट आपने नोट किया होगा कि दोनों जीरो सेम भी हो सकते हैं, right? So the two zeros are 1 by 2 and 1 by 2. And now we have to verify the relationship, means what is relationship here? So verification of relationship. See here. First of all, first relationship is sum of zeros. देखिए 1 0 is 1 by 2 plus 1 by 2 is 1, and this is equal to negative of coefficient of x upon coefficient of x square. See here, यहां देखिए ये है मीन्स इट इज सॉरी इट इज नॉट एक्स इट इज एस because variable is here means s, so coefficient of s upon coefficient of s square. See, देखिए कैसे, देखिए नेगेटिव एज इट इज एंड कोएफिशिएंट ऑफ s इज -4, नेगेटिव इंटू नेगेटिव +4, so you can write, and coefficient of x square is also 4 and that is 1. So this relationship is verified because the sum of zeros is 1 and negative of coefficient of s upon coefficient of s square, that is also 1. And now the second relationship is product of zeros. One zero is 1 by 2, other zero is also 1 by 2, and their product is 1 by 4. That is equal to, what is constant term? That is equal to, the constant term is here is 1. Constant term is, we'll find here, that is 1. So that is equal to constant term upon coefficient of, sorry, that is again I'm writing, it should be not s square, this should be s square. देखिए कांस्टेंट टर्म दैट इज 1 and coefficient of s square is 4, so the constant term upon coefficient of s square, that is also 1 by 4, so that is verified. So hence it is verified. This is third part of question number 1 of exercise 2.2, class 10, chapter 2, polynomials. And find the zeros of the following quadratic polynomials and verify relationship between zeros and the coefficient of the quadratic polynomial 6x square minus 3 minus 7x. First of all, students, we have to arrange this in standard form. Means this is we can write 6x square minus 7x minus 3. You write in descending order of power of x. X का जो power है पहले 2 फिर 1 and then constant term. Then factorize this quadratic polynomial by splitting middle term. So we can write 6x square minus 9x plus 2x minus 3. Taking 3x common, 2x minus 3 plus taking 1 common, that is 2x minus 3. So the 2, again 2x minus 3 and 3x plus 1 are the two linear factors. अगर आपको स्प्लिटिंग मिडिल टर्म नहीं आता है तो मेरा आपको एक स्प्लिटिंग मिडिल टर्म का वीडियो देखना चाहिए. And now putting to get the zeros, putting each factor equal to 0. So देखिए इसको 0 put करेंगे, then it will be means putting each factor equal to 0. See, 2x minus 3 is equal to 0. So x is equal to 3 by 2. And 3x plus 1 is equal to 0. So x is equal to minus 1 by 3. Therefore, the two zeros are minus 1 by 3 and 3 by 2. ये इसके दो जीरो है. Now, verification of relationship. I think this is a verification. Verification of relationship. See here. First, sum of zeros. That is minus 1 by 3 plus 3 by 2, taking 6 LCM, minus 2 plus 9, that is 7 by 6. Here you will see that negative of that is equal to negative of coefficient of x divided by coefficient of x square. This is equal to negative of coefficient of x upon coefficient of x square. And the second relation is product of zeros. That is minus 1 by 3 into 3 by 2. That is minus 1 by 2. See here, that is equal to constant term divided by coefficient of x square. See, the constant term is negative 3 divided by the coefficient of x square, that is 6. So minus 3 by 6, that is minus 1 by 2. So thus we can say that is verified. The relationship is verified. This is the fourth part of question number 1. And we have to find out the zeros of the given polynomial and then verify. Then we have to verify the relationship between zeros and the coefficient. So the polynomial is 4u square plus 80. Taking 4u common, that is u plus 2. Now we can write 4 into u plus 2. We know 4 is never 0. So there are two factors. One is u and other is u plus 2. Putting each factor equal to 0. आप हर factor equal to 0 put करेंगे. देखिए, put u is equal to 0. So that is equal to 0. And the second factor is u plus 2 is equal to 0. So u is equal to minus 2. Therefore, there are two zeros. One is 0 and other is माइनस. इसके जो पॉलिनोमियल है 4u स्क्वायर प्लस 8u, इसके टू जीरोस हुए, दैट इज 1 0 is 0 and other 0 is -2. And now relationship between zeros and polynomial. Relationship. What is relationship here? First is sum of zeros. That is 0 plus minus 2, that is minus 2, that is equal to C. Here, the coefficient of u is 8 and the coefficient of u square is 4. So that is equal to negative of 8 divided by 4, that is minus 2, and that is equal to negative of coefficient of x upon सारे क्वाड्रेटिक पॉलिनोमियल्स में यही रिलेशनशिप होता है सम ऑफ जीरोस दैट विल बी इक्वल टू नेगेटिव ऑफ कोएफिशिएंट ऑफ एक्स स्क्वायर and divided by means upon coefficient of negative of coefficient of x upon coefficient of x square. यहां हमने फिर एक गलती कर दी है तो देखिए इसको कैसे ठीक करेंगे. See here, that is not x here, that is u. So right here coefficient of u and coefficient of u square. Here the variable is u. And the second relationship is product of zeros. That is 0 into minus 2 is equal to 0. That is equal to constant term upon coefficient of u square. Here variable is not x, it is u square. See, यहाँ पे constant term है ही नहीं. It means here the constant term will be 0 and 0 upon 4 will be 0. So we can say hence it is the relationship is verified. Sorry, it is so that's all for this question number. Fourth part of question number 1. Find the zeros of the following quadratic polynomial and verify the relationship between the zeros and the coefficient. And this is the fifth part of question number 1 of exercise 2.2 of chapter 2 polynomials, that is of class 10th mathematics. तो पहले तो हमें इसका जीरो फाइंड आउट करना पड़ेगा. देखिए कैसे करेंगे. दैट इज टी स्क्वायर माइनस 15. ये दिस इज द पॉलिनोमियल. दिस कैन बी रिटन एज टी स्क्वायर माइनस रूट 15 होल स्क्वायर. So 2 factors 2 plus root 15 into t minus root 15. ये इसके 2 लीनियर फैक्टर्स हुए. ये नोट करें that root of 15 square is 15 and a square minus b square, the factors are a plus b into a minus. ये आइडेंटिटी हमने यूज किया है. Putting is factor equal to 0. If you put this equal to 0, then t is equal to minus root 15. And when you put this factor equal to 0, t is equal to root 15. Therefore, The zeros are one root is plus root 15 and other is negative of root 15. ये हमने two zeros find out किए. अब हमें we have to verify the relationship between the zeros and the coefficient. See here. That is the relationship. And the first relationship is, here we'll see that that number one, sum of zeros देखिए plus root 15 and minus root 15, that is 0, and that is equal to negative of coefficient of t upon coefficient of and coefficient of टी स्क्वायर. देखिए यहाँ पे इसमें टी का कोई कोएफिशिएंट नहीं है. Here it is t square, then directly constant term. It means there is no means the coefficient of t, and that is the 0. We can write t square minus 0 into t minus 15. So coefficient of t is 0 here. And the second relationship is product of zeros. That is constant term. Means minus root 15 and plus root 15, that is minus 15. और देखिए ये कांस्टेंट टर्म है, minus means negative 15 and coefficient of t square is 1. So we can write here, so we can write that is equal to constant term upon coefficient of, sorry, t square, because here the variable is t, and thus we can say that we have verified the result. This is last part of question number 1 of exercise 2.2. Find the zeros and verify the relationships. So first of all, we have to find out the zeros by factorizing the given quadratic polynomial. That is 3x square minus x minus 4 by splitting middle term. That is 4x plus 3x minus 4, x common, 3x minus 4 plus 1 common, 3x minus 4. So the two factors are x plus 1 and 3x minus 4. To get 0, put each factor equal to 0. So if x plus 1 is equal to 0, then x is minus 1. And second factor equal to 0, then x is 4 by 3. Therefore, the two zeros are minus 1 and 4 of them. इस तरह से पहले हम इसको बाय स्प्लिटिंग मिडिल टर्म से फैक्टराइज करते हैं और टू जीरोस फाइंड आउट करते हैं, और ये इसके जीरोस हो गए. हाफ पार्ट हमने कंप्लीट कर लिया है. एंड नाउ द सेकंड पार्ट इज द वेरिफिकेशन ऑफ relationship. So here verification. First, sum of zeros, that is -1 plus 4 by 3, 3 LCM minus 3 plus 4, that is 1 by 3. And that is equal to negative of coefficient of x upon coefficient of x square. See here, यहाँ पे आप देखें ये x का कोएफिशिएंट है वो -1 है और नेगेटिव नेगेटिव प्लस एंड द कोएफिशिएंट ऑफ x स्क्वायर इज 3 and the second relationship is product of zeros, that is -1 into 4 by 3, that is -4 upon 3, and that is equal to constant term upon coefficient of x. Constant term is -4 and coefficient of x square is 3, so that is -4 by 3. So we can say that it is also, the relationship is verified. So that's all for question number 1 of exercise 2.2, which says that find out the zeros of the given quadratic polynomial and verify the relationship between the zeros and the coefficient. The student, one question of this kind definitely comes in the examination. And it is very important for you to find out the zeros, and to find out the zeros, you must know how to factorize the given quadratic polynomial by splitting middle term. Keep watching. Thank you very much. And next video for how to find out or how to get a polynomial, means quadratic polynomial, when its zeros are given. And sometimes when the sum of zeros and product of zeros are given. So please wait for the second video. Next video is for that, for question number 2 of exercise 2.2. So please share, watch, comment, subscribe. Thank you.